Happy birthday. I hope your day is wonderful. Love you.
Happy birthday, Daddy. What a full life you've had. Look around you at this big family that you've created. You've worked hard your entire life to provide for your family. Growing up, I learned many things from you, a lot of hard lessons for sure. You've told me many things in my almost 64 years, but the one that I've repeated many times over is simple. A man is only as good as his word. I'm not really sure I truly grasped that until later in life, but I got it now. What a man speaks is pretty powerful. It can bring life, death, peace, or chaos. I've learned from those words, and they guide my closest relationships today. I make it pretty easy for people. Say what you mean what you say, and don't say it mean. If I tell you something, I mean it. Speak the truth, it's easier. As you celebrate another year, I hope you look around and see some of the qualities in this family that you valued. I hope that you see hard workers that have provided a good life for their families. I hope you see that we are strong, determined, and forgiving. Mostly, Daddy, I hope that you see our love for one another. It's because of you that our family is what it is today. I hope as you look around at this tribe that you've created, you see us as your greatest accomplishments. I love you, Daddy.
Happy 89th birthday, Pepaw. We love you. We love your passion for your antiques and collectibles and your stubborn hard-headedness. Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Leroy. Supposed to share a memory, something I learned, and something I love about you. Well, I'll start with a memory. I remember when we were little, staying out there when y'all lived in Burleson. Spent the night one night. Anyway, you came home from work, and I guess we were up too late, and you scared me by hollering at me. It wasn't really a holler, it was a him. And ever since that time, until I got a little older, it kind of scared me. I was kind of scared of you, but I know you're just a big old teddy bear now. Something I learned. Well, you let me come over and help you work on cars, that old car. Learned something there. But I also learned a lot of as far as work ethic. And of course, you're known for one heck of a work ethic. So very privileged to have got to hang out with you on Saturdays and work on those cars, and just to talk to you, kind of get to know you a little better. I got another one here. Let's see. Something I loved about you. Well, I love that you used to raise quail whenever I was little. I enjoyed coming out there to be a part of that, and to see what all you had, and of course your arrowhead collection, and that was always neat to come over and look at. And so there's a lot to love about you, and you've raised 3 great kids, 2 for sure. Love you, Lisa. No, but seriously, you've raised 3 great kids, and of course you got grandkids and a great grandkid, and so there's a lot to be thankful for on your part. And I'm very grateful for having such an awesome uncle that I thought was, or I've always thought was a genius, because you just know how to do everything. And that's really something else I love about you, is that, if something needs to be figured out, I could always call you, especially electrician wise, or Tony, either one, so you've always had a lot going for you, and I've always respected that. So anyway, I'm just going to close this out. The Allens, we love you, and we have a great deal of respect for you, and I sure hope you're around for many, many more. Goodbye.
Happy birthday, people. A couple of things that I remember about you was going on vacation in the motorhome, all those vacations, going skiing, going in the airplane, riding the
hope you have the best day.
What's up, Daddy-O? Happy 89th to you. I'm sure we got a few more coming, so not too concerned about that. Gonna say a few things, things I'm thankful for about you. Behind me, that Texas Longhorn flag. My college degree that you worked your butt off and paid my way for. That's pretty huge. A lot of people graduate with debt, and I know you work double time, double shifts, all that to help pay the way for me, and I appreciate that a lot. Glad I was able to do that for my kids as well, and that's all because of you. Thankful for your unforgiving love that you showed me. There were definitely a few times where I needed it, and you were there. The words you gave me about asking for forgiveness, and it's done and forgotten when we do that. That's a big one. Memories, I got a few memories blowing people away in that El Camino that you had, blowing down 174. You driving me to work in some cars with me riding on a bucket and me having to get out in front of all my friends. I hadn't forgot those either. Another big one was the day the peacock attacked me. And instead of coming to my rescue as I was crawling on the ground after he had nearly cut my nuts off, I look up and you're just laughing, watching him walk towards me again, instead of going after him, trying to protect me. I'll probably never forget that one. Anyway, I love you. Glad you're my dad. I'm proud to be your son. You have an awesome birthday, and we'll see what next year holds. Probably some more memories, I'm betting. Talk to you later. Love you.
Happy 89th birthday, Dad. Of all the things that you gave me, the main one that I'm really great that I got was the last name, McCoy. Proud to be your son. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Pepaw. One of my most favorite memories with you is when you first got into rehab and we got to talk about Jesus and just the assurance of salvation that you have in Jesus, and remind you how loved you are, not only by all of your family, but most importantly, God. I've loved growing up with you next door and always seeing you out messing with your bees when you had them, or whenever you used to have little chicks. One of my favorite memories is whenever I came over to your house and we got to download all those games to keep your mind going. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for you and thankful for the opportunity to have had you next door for almost all of my life. But I love you. Happy birthday.
Okay, Pepaw, I'm not very fancy tonight, but you know that I can get fancy. So I wrote you a letter and I'm going to share it with you. Dear Pepaw, I've been thinking a lot about all that you've taught me since moving into rehab and now assisted living. At first, it was hard watching you not be able to use your legs like you used to and having to rely on others for things that you used to do so easily. But in the slowing down, something sacred opened up. I've learned that strength doesn't always come from standing tall. It shows up in quiet times, in perseverance, patience, dignity, and in ways that you still fight to do things on your own. Like that time you nearly gave me a heart attack when you were trying to transfer from your wheelchair, from your bed into your wheelchair without calling for help, and watching me squirm was clearly the highlight of your week. But even then, I saw your fire, your independence, and your determination. Our visits have become some of the sweetest parts of my life. Kettle corn crunching to help us pass the time, smoothie bowls that made us feel like we were being super healthy, lemon cake from Starbucks that made us forget that we were being healthy. The peanut butter pretzels, the 13 that you counted out daily, the Cajun mix, the tropical blizzards, were just little things to bring some enjoyment. And in between snacks, there were those golden quiet moments where you let me into the deeper pieces of your heart. Conversations that might have never had if you hadn't slowed down. And oh, going outside, all those times you didn't want to, but I insisted we go anyway. You never wanted to go at first, but somehow Jesus would show up, sending a bunny to hop by just close enough for us to watch for several minutes, or the cardinals darting around and you reminding the others how your oldest son kept all the birds fed. And even the chatty women, how I knew they were getting on your last nerve. God knew how to make us smile. I'm grateful for you, Pepaw, for your life, for your stories, for your quiet wisdom, for your stubbornness. Yeah, that's hard to say, but I'm thankful for your stubbornness. But most of all, Pepaw, I'm thankful for the son that you have raised, who loves you fiercely and fully, just like you deserve. Happy 89th birthday. Woo!
I do have this one memory, and it has to do with this weed that's come up in my flower bed that the birds planted. And in case you don't know what that is, by this picture, it's poke salad. And you're the only person that I've ever heard that ate that stuff. Anyway, glad you made it. Another trip around the sun. Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday, Pepaw. We love you. Happy birthday, Pepaw. We love you. Have a good day, old man.